This video is going to serve as a tutorial for Safety Suite Responder, which is our air monitoring program on the air monitoring laptop located in L4 on Hazmat 1. The first thing you want to ensure is that you have internet connection. So down here in our bottom right, this is all done off the Hazmat 1 rig phone hotspot. So you can use that, or you can use the Starlink, which the information and password for that is on a sticker on the laptop itself, as well as the login information for the computer and the Safety Suite login information. So once you've ensured you have internet, the first thing you're going to be greeted with is a Safety Suite Responder utility. If you give it 30 to 90 seconds to find the internet and start up, then you should see two green. So status should say started in green. Connectivity status should say connected in green. Ensure that's all happening. And then you want to connect your RayLink into the left side of the laptop, which will be COM5, which is important when we get into the program itself. Turn your RayLink on. And then the next thing you want to do is turn all of your monitors on. So whatever monitors you anticipate using for the incident, get them all on and fired up. Get them through their fresh air calibrations, make sure all the antennas are connected, weather station, whatever you might need, and get those all to their home screens before you actually open the program itself. Once you've confirmed that all that is done, you can get to Safety Suite Responder via the shortcut here. I've also made it the home page on the Internet tab, so either way, get yourself in there. The login information is again on a sticker on the laptop. So the steps for starting the program up and shutting it down are all very important. It's how everything talks together. It seems very sensitive to what we do and don't do and the order in which we do or don't do it. So once you get into the main screen here, first thing you want to do is go up to our gateway. So the little drop-down menu, go to Gateway. Over here is how our RayLink is going to allow our instruments to talk to the program. So the first thing we want to do is check our unit IDs. This is referencing the unit IDs which are on our area arrays, so 1 through 4, which correspond to the area array numbers. In this case, we're using number 2, and that's important because the area arrays can talk directly to the RayLink to the computer, but some of our other instruments cannot. They're going to use an area array to talk through to be able to be seen in the program. So we're using number 2 here. You want to select whichever ones we're using. So if we're using all 4, check all 4, just 1, just the one you're using. Hit OK, and then you can hit Start on our gateway. The serial port here should say 5. That's why we want to stay consistent with connecting it on the left side of the laptop, the USB port on that side. It'll say it's successfully started up in the right-hand corner, and it'll tell us that one device is online. So we can go to our home screen up here on the left. If you give it 30 seconds or so, which is the refresh time to refresh itself, you should see the instruments populate, and it's going to give you all the instrument data. So there we go. In this case, we have one area array, unit number 2, and then we have one Multi-Ray Pro. It also tells you that it's going through unit number 2. That's what the 2 dash and then the unit ID is. So both of these are coming through that area array, through the RayLink that's connected to the laptop, and then giving us the information that we want. So when we're finished with the incident, we're ready to pack up. It's, again, important to do all the steps that we need to do to back ourselves out of the program. So the first thing we want to do is go back up to Gateway. You're going to go to Stop. So that kind of stops everything from talking to each other. And then the next thing you want to do is go over to this icon here, the second one down on the left. And this is our asset manager. And so we want to select all of them. Go to Set Status here. Set to inactive, apply, confirm, and then you'll see that those disappear. And the reason that is important is we have 9 licenses that we can use in our air monitoring program and Safety Suite Responder. And if we don't clear the monitors that we used out of this menu, then they are taking up a license, whether we use them on the next incident or not. So if we clear it out every time we're finished, then it's going to have all 9 licenses available for us every time we go to use the program. So after we've cleared the assets, we can go up here, go down to log out. It's important to log out, close yourself out of the program, and then you're good to go. You can leave the Responder utility up and running. It does whatever it needs to do, and then you can shut everything down, and you're good to go for the next incident.